everyone. I've been getting a lot of questions recently in my email about what 5 Nintendo DS games were the best to buy for last year. I did one of these videos for 2009, so I thought I would go ahead and make another one for 2010. Now, I waited a while to do it because some of these games I got for Christmas and I didn't really get a chance to spend some time with them. So I wanted to make sure that I had played them so I could give honest opinions. We're going to start with one of the ones that actually really surprised me. And this game is so new to me that it hasn't even made it into my new gaming stuff video yet. And that is Sonic Colors for the Nintendo DS. I ended up getting this in trade. I had some stuff that I wasn't interested in keeping anymore, and I went to my local game store. And if you guys read my blog on playfire.com, you probably already know, but what I traded 4 items for 4 items, and this is one of them. And it was brand new at the time. And the reason that I picked this game is because I enjoyed the Wii title so much. I got the Wii title for my birthday, and it wasn't really on my list. I was going to pick it up when it was cheaper, but I really enjoyed it. It was the 2D Sonic game that hasn't come out in years that we just really wanted to have. It added a new system here with the Wisps, and the Nintendo DS version is actually kind of unique because in this version, some of the Wisps are different. They're actually unique to the game. And the Wisp mechanic, you can take it or leave it, but I kind of like it, and I think it's a neat addition to give Sonic certain power-ups in the game. So that's Sonic Colors, and this is my number 5 spot. This is a game that I got for Christmas, and it definitely made the list, and I was really surprised when it was actually announced at E3, and that is Golden Sun Dark Dawn. What's really awesome about this game, and one of the reasons that it is on my list, is if you've never played a Golden Sun game, you can play this game. They made the story so that anyone could just pick it up and play it. But if you've played the previous titles, there is a much more rich experience in here for knowing the backstory. So either way, it's going to play well for you. One of my favorite things about the Golden Sun series is the actual gameplay itself. It's not just your standard RPG gameplay. You get summon spells and things like that, but it actually has puzzle-solving elements in it, which I've always enjoyed. I really also like the element system that's built into it. If anyone's played Magic the Gathering, you're also very familiar with the element system of fire, water, earth, that kind of thing. And it's built into the Golden Sun series, and it's one of the things that I really enjoy about it. The story in this is complete, which is nice, but they've left it open that maybe there could be a sequel. And they've even included 6 unlockable secret dungeons, which I thought was a really neat addition. I'll show you the back here. Really great game. And that's at my number 4 spot. Now, number 3 is a game that I picked up again recently. When I got this, I played some of it, but I put it down and I didn't go back to it. And that is Pokemon Heart Gold. Now, as gamers, one of the things we look forward to when we get a game is getting a game at a good value, especially when you buy it brand new. And this package, I have to say, Nintendo has done a really awesome job with, which is why it made my list. Not only was this $35.99 or $39.99 in Canada, which was the standard price for a new Nintendo DS game, but it came bundled, as you can see here, with the Pokewalker, which is pictured here. We didn't pay anything extra for the Pokewalker, which I appreciated. Nintendo has completely supported this title with multiple events for downloading special Pokemon at EB Games or GameStop, which I really appreciated. It's had special online additional content, which is always free. And with Pokemon Heart Gold, even though it's a port, if you're like me and you never played the original, you get the Johto region, and the 8 badges for that game. And if you've never played the original Pokemon games, the Hoenn region is in here too. So it's almost like 2 Pokemon games in one. I think it looks pretty cool too. And my number 2 game is another game that I was really happy with the support that Nintendo provided for, and that is WarioWare Do-It-Yourself. This game is similar to LEGO Big Planet in the fact that it gives you a creation tool to make microgames. What I really like about it is you can spend a half hour and make something really cool. Now, when I say that Nintendo did a really great job supporting this title, they released downloadable content for free on a regular basis on the WarioWare DIY. You can actually log onto a server in here and download microgames from different people, which I thought was really neat. Also, if you have a friend or a relative that doesn't have a Nintendo DS, for 800 points, you can add add-on content from the Nintendo Wii. And even if you have the DS and this game yourself, the add-on content's actually pretty neat to play the WarioWare Showcase. It allows you to play your micro games on the Wii and share them with your friends, and I thought that was a really awesome feature for an additional $8. I really like this game because it has an endless amount of gameplay and it allows you to be creative, but at the same time, the tool isn't so overwhelming that it's going to leave you in hours and hours trying to finish something very difficult. It's a quick play, it comes complete with a full WarioWare game as well, and all the levels that you can expect with that, and I think it's a really good package. All in all, WarioWare DIY is my number 2 game of 2010. This is going to be a gem. Pick it up. I don't see it too often in stores anymore, and it's definitely something people are going to talk about for years to come. And then, of course, my number 1 game of the year for the Nintendo DS was Dragon Quest IX. I've talked about this game so much that I cannot possibly express how much more I enjoy it. The plot turns, the map questing. This is something that you can play and play and play and you'll never ever be done with. The character creation tools, the accessories, everything about it I love. The story is quirky and excellent and great. Pick it up. It's so much fun. There's only one thing missing from this title, and that is multiplayer online play. But short of that, it is one of the best Dragon Quest games out there. So that's my list of my top 5 Nintendo DS games for 2010. If you haven't checked it out yet and you want to know what I'm playing or you want to know what I'm doing, you can go to playfire.com. I'll add you as a friend. Check out Dog on My Lens. I am keeping a blog there for the entire year. So if you want to know what I'm playing or what I'm doing, you can look there. Another place you can check out is the Operation Killscreen podcast. It's actually a podcast with me and 2 other YouTubers, and we always talk about what we're playing. We're recording an episode tomorrow night where we're going to talk about our most anticipated games for 2011. So if you're interested in seeing what I want to get for the Nintendo 3DS or what I'm really looking forward to, that's going to be the place to check it out, because I don't want to repeat too much of my content on this channel. But I'll post a link now, and thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I have some really fantastic videos coming out, so stay tuned.